Battery's dead.
All right, go ahead.
You don't know how many batteries we have.
Oh,
All right, so I have Carl and Tallene. So I have Carl and
Did I
Tallene.
get it right?
I don't know, Tallene, like
You got
tall.
it. Yeah,
Tall.
Tallene.
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 Tall.
All right. So I have Carl and Tallene here with me. Where are you guys from?
Originally Long Island, but we came up from Atlanta to
Okay.
this.
All right.
So, yeah.
And what trailer do you guys have?
It's the 5x10 XL.
Okay. All right. So you've made a few mods to yours.
Yes, we did.
But let's start with, if you were going to buy it again from Hiker, is there anything that you wouldn't put on that you ordered, or anything extra you would put on?
If we didn't have the rooftop tent, AC for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So
with
we
the
don't
rooftop
have to
tent,
carry
you
it
can't
Yeah.
do
Right.
that.
So,
Yeah.
we have the external unit instead.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
all that stuff we had purchased separately. We did just a couple modifications when we bought it. We lowered the rear shelf,
The galley shelf.
galley
Oh,
shelf,
okay.
because of you guys.
Right.
Ordered
That top one,
Yep.
you had to get a little bit
Yes.
lower.
We have
Yep.
no cubby holes
Okay.
because you lose space when you try to put a box or a decorative thing inside of that.
Yeah.
We moved the max fan forward 8 inches because of the rooftop tent.
So you had Hiker do that part for
Yes.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we pre-ordered it. It was all ordered with solar, but we haven't used any of that yet because everything we do is either land powered or with a battery pack.
Okay.
Which we
Yeah.
bought that separately also.
So do you have the portable power stations?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
EcoFlow Delta 2, and also a Blue Eddy, one of the little box ones. I think it's 250 or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we did our mods to make it a little more like home.
All right, so why don't you show us some of your mods?
So this one here was because we got rained out and the water was coming in sideways. And we saw people would put gutters or some type of tarp. What I did is I flipped the mounting bracket 180 degrees, drilled 4 holes, and moved everything inboard 3 inches. So now when the rain sheds, it goes right to the roof and out the front.
Okay, interesting.
And this catches all the rain that comes through the holes in the top, because when it comes down hard, it will just hit that and
What
go
is
back.
this made out of?
That's I think it's polycarbonate roofing material from Home Depot.
Okay.
You get a 4x8 sheet and you just cut it to fit,
Nice.
so it just pops into place.
So what did you do on the front tier for your vent covers?
We went to the dollar store because there were so many mosquitoes coming, and I got a do-rag.
Oh, do-rag. Perfect.
And I just slapped it in there because the bugs were horrible the first time we took it out.
Well, that works. The bugs aren't getting
Yeah,
through that.
and it's actually it lets air in and out, and even those micro bugs don't
Yeah.
even get through it.
Nice.
And since I hate extension cords, the shore power is self-attracting.
That makes me think of what I grew up seeing in my dad's garage.
Yep.
And that's exactly where it comes from. So that just saves, you just zip, and it goes right back, drop it right into the hole.
Perfect. So have you done anything in the inside?
Yes,
Your bed looks a little elevated.
it is. It's a 8-inch memory foam from Amazon
Okay.
that we cut down. It's cut down the middle. It's 2 pieces of it.
Okay.
So it does 2 things, or 3 actually. It could turn into a couch. The first side can flip on top of the other.
Yep.
This side here is standard with storage on the bottom of it.
So he made a platform underneath this side of the bed.
Okay, that's what I was noticing. That
So
you can see
it retracts
some kind of-
also.
And the whole thing can lift up and slide over
Oh, okay.
on top of that side. And then we end up using this whole section for storage.
Nice.
So you get,
Yeah, so this whole thing comes out and moves.
and we
up and over.
So we stack this side on top of that one over there.
And then you were mentioning you didn't have the front
Yes.
of the cubbies up here.
So there's no cubby holes, and we have the shelf at home, but we never had it installed.
Okay.
Because our German Shepherd comes and he has a pad like this that goes all the way to the wall, and he sleeps over there.
So Carl put in a adjustable bed.
Are you kidding me?
I cut the frame down 8 inches, thinned it
Is that
5
his
inches. It's all welded up, and it's full articulation, 6-way adjustable.
Absolutely kidding me.
So it's a twin size adjustable bed, and he fabricated it to fit in here. And that's why I have the raised platform, so it's even looking when it's down.
Oh my word. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was a project that took a little longer than I thought,
Oh, I can
Oh, I
imagine.
bet.
because the metal that these frames are made out of is really not the best. And when you put a weld on it, it burns right through it. But I got it, got it just right, so it works very well. And then we also added the articulating lights that have the USB charger in the bottom of them, and the one-touch
The reading
buttons
lights,
for dimming.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
And so I do get people asking about bug nets. What kind of bug net is
Oh,
this?
that's all Tallene.
That was literally a simple Amazon purchase, the regular screen, the door screens that you can buy. And I just taped it on the inside and Velcroed it to place. And
Okay.
it's working. It's not the prettiest, but it's working.
It does the job.
Yes, exactly.
You
All
like
right,
the
Tallene,
storage bags?
what do you have over here? It looks like you've got lots of fun
I
stuff.
love
stored in
this
there.
thing. Yeah, they have a couple of them that you can get, a few, and this one had the clear pouches so I can see what's in them. I'll never remember what's in them.
Instead of having to label them all, right?
Right, and they all come off, so, I mean, if you want to put toiletries in here, you just grab the bag and run. So I've just got all kinds of, like, bags and bug spray and
Is it
some
all
first aid.
waterproof?
I think it's more water resistant.
Water
It's
resistant.
23.0.
Resistant,
Yeah.
I would say
So you
that.
probably don't want to put anything too water.
Yeah.
It needs to be 100% waterproof.
Right,
Yeah.
For the
right.
most part.
But it's
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
access. I love it. This has just S hooks and matches and quick things that I need and
Nice.
Yeah.
wires and whatnot.
We told when we ordered it to have Hiker not install any of the brackets for the tabletops. We ordered an additional one. So, and we put just one here. It comes with 2 additional brackets.
Yep.
So we're going to put one in the other side in the annex. We'll show you that potential project.
So Talia was telling me you took off the towel rack and you just put a bungee and then had
Yep.
But at least this doesn't unroll
Oops, sorry.
and fly everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Isn't that the thing you're always chasing? Like a
Yeah.
paper
Yep,
towel?
everything.
All right, show us your back, Galley.
Let's show you.
Nice. So you can see her.
So yeah, so we had the top shelf brought down, and then these are Target bins from the bath section actually,
Oh,
and they fit so perfectly they don't come out. So I have 7 in here, and they're great. And then we did this down here, and then Carl added. We found this cutting board at IKEA, and then Carl manufactured this thing, I guess,
Yeah.
or fabricated that, and it
it's
locks
got
into
those
place.
Locks, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
The slide outs are 250 pounds. Because
Okay.
when you, I mean, just some of the other ones that you've seen are, this doesn't go anywhere.
yeah, that's not moving.
Yeah.
What's in the bottom row? I feel like I see something.
There's something else. Yes.
Another one of those one of a kinds.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my word.
What?
So we.
Who's the Blackstone cook? Is it you or
She's
you?
the
Me.
cook.
So is Hiker asked you for the patent for this yet?
I don't think they've seen it yet.
They will see it now.
So what happened originally was, I was like, let's cut a hole in the side and put it to a slide out. And then Talie's like, no, you're not cutting the side of this thing. And then she's like, I said, well, we'll pull a pull out. And then she's like, well, when you do that, I lose all the space. So happy compromise is to put in this location, because now you have access and you can walk around it when you have the awning out. Because if it comes all the way out to here,
Yeah.
there's no space.
Right.
And if you got the walls and it's raining, so you know, it's where do you want to pick your poison?
Exactly.
Right. And then this was put in place, which I've used quite a bit this trip. So I still can get in
You can-
and access the
it has
galley.
that stuff there if
Yeah,
you need
I'm
to,
too
and-
short to try and reach over any kind of pull out. So
Wow.
this way it's out of the way, and this is here, and I still have complete access to everything.
I like it.
And this is sturdy enough so that, because my biggest concern was, I mean, it's not going to go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. Very impressive.
Yeah.
And then I see you've got a stove of the oven.
Yes.
Have you used the oven?
I did. I used it last night for our potluck dinner.
What did you make?
It's a Mediterranean cheese pie. So it's,
Ooh.
if you know, like spinach pie from the Greek restaurants, it's the same thing but with feta.
Okay.
So I popped it in there and it got the phyllo nice and crispy. It worked wonderfully. It really did.
So you just place that right over this burner,
Right.
and it
did
just
fit.
heats it up perfectly.
Nice.
Because we had a 22-inch Blackstone. It's too much. So this is 14 inches. It's a lot smaller, but we totally, it works. It works.
It gives you the
Yeah.
space.
Yeah,
thing they
just
would
so I
do
don't
is
have to
come
lug
up
it
with smaller.
anymore.
Oh yeah, the carpeting, the 9x18 fits right in there.
Okay.
The table fits underneath all this stuff.
Yeah, once it's pulled in, it still
So
fits.
how did you decide how tall to make the bracket for the Blackstone? It doesn't look adjustable up or down.
No, it's only
You
just
measured it to where you wanted it to be.
yeah, and it was also it was where she felt the most comfortable to have it.
Sure. So you just
So,
Yeah.
and it,
measured that and
yeah.
said, okay, let's do
Pretty
this.
much.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
because and the bracket that attaches, I mean, that's all welded onto a
Did
one.
you weld that yourself?
Yeah, so I mean it's, and then I just painted it up. This is all scrap metal. And the only thing of any value were actually those bearings, because that thing it's locked into place. It won't go up or down by any means. But I can remove the whole apparatus. Just to pull this comes right off, and it's just held on with the screw. And you can pull it out if you want, but we don't need to. And that's it.
Oh, can you show folding it in?
Oh, sure. Oh.
So just enough space under your drawer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It took a little fine tuning to get there.
Right. Yeah.
And a couple scratches on top.
Wow, that's impressive. I like that.
We had a 56, I believe it was,
Breezeway.
breezeway,
Yeah.
and the Annex was actually inbound of the ladder. So with both the girls, they have to come out of it to go anywhere. So then we upgraded to the 72, and that way everything's self-contained. And then
So
And
how
that's-
many people could truly sleep up there?
4 adults, so it's
Yeah,
a
it's
king
a king-size bed.
Technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's big.
It's huge.
yeah, I mean we have the shower enclosure right here also,
Oh, yep.
and we have the tank and everything at the house, but that hasn't been put on yet.
Right.
That's more projects.
This is a never-ending tinkering.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh
is,
my goodness,
it's-
yeah.
Even she was
Really?
saying, Colin was saying the other day, you know, it's always a big to do when we do something because everything keeps getting added.
And we're changing it with every trip. So wait, where was this? And yeah,
Yeah.
really.
And
So-
has your list grown
Ev-
at this outing of?
I have quite a few things I need to make note of. Yeah.
Well, we'll just leave
But
that.
I like it. It
So,
keeps everybody contained. The girls can come in and out if they want at night, and I
little
don't have to
safer
really
maybe,
worry.
or-
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever put a toilet or anything in?
It's
there?
right there.
there's one
It
in
folds
the
down to
corner.
4 inches,
Okay.
and it's great because when the girls have to go to the bathroom at 2 in the morning, they're not going to the bathroom. They
So
go-
what brand is that one?
I don't know. Amazon, and it
was
holds
an
like
Amazon thing,
250
yeah.
pounds.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
it's pretty substantial. And then cut out the opening
Yep.
for that, and I have that hooked up with just a piece of paracord wrapped around it. It comes down, and I have 2 hooks at the bottom of the door that it ties into.
Nice.
Try to keep the bugs out.
Yep.
Yeah, that was another
Go ahead.
brainstorm idea. Just it was so bad that one time we went. So we made all these changes for that.
Yeah, that was the greatest thing and the worst thing at the same time.
So how long does it take to set all of this up?
This takes a little
It
while.
takes time. It really does take time. It's not easy, but once it's up, it's very functional. It works wonderfully. It serves its purpose, that's for sure. But putting everything away is
It's easier
Time
when
consuming.
you're coming to camp because you're like looking forward
yes,
to
Yeah.
seeing-
right. You're
material.
like,
Yep,
yay,
Harbor
this is
Freight
great.
special. And you know, and honestly, you don't even need them, but I
Yes,
just put them there just
really
to keep
hard.
it back.
Yeah.
And then you can actually see. I even took Grandma's sewing machine because I had that in home ec class 30 years ago. This actually goes. I just move this. That holds like that. So just for the trip. So I cut it about 4 or so inches on the side, made my circle, and I was just able to flip it over. And I have Gorilla Tape right now until I sew it.
Sure.
And you know,
Nice.
it's better than using safety pins and popping holes.
Yep.
Because that's what we were taught in home ec
Yep.
before you put the blades on.
Very cool.
And then you get a little light switch from Harbor Freight. That's on a magnet also,
Nice.
a massive magnet.
Very cool.
So the little things help. And I have to say, it was fantastic changing in this thing. And you know, just having the bathroom available.
Yeah, big difference.
Well, thanks a lot for showing us around.
Thank
This is
you.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
this is
wonderful.
great.
We've been having such a good time here. It's
Glad to
great.
hear it.
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean,
And
it's,
seeing everyone and everything they've done.
Yeah.
Every single one is unique.
No, there's no
Every
two
single
Yeah.
the
one.
same, that's
yeah,
for sure.
it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
and we
It's
have
great.
some good ideas to add to ours.
Yeah.
So I said, like, that ice maker's coming. I like that. And there's a few other. Oh, and we saw the gentleman with the cutout for the EcoFlow AC.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that might happen in the front. I'm gonna probably do.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that was a great idea.
yep. And we have your son's adapters also for the EcoFlow that goes in the front.
Nice.
So yeah,
All right.
we like the setup.
Anything else? That it?
I think that's us.
All right. Well, thanks.